I spent a decade building a life from nothing, sacrificing every ounce of myself, and then, on the one day I thought I'd finally belong, they erased me completely, right in front of everyone I loved. Pause. Beat of silence. Thunder rumbles. If you've ever been betrayed by the people you trusted most, this story is for you. My name is Eamon Reed. I'm 33, and I run a small but growing tech startup here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Most mornings, I wake to the smell of strong coffee brewing in the kitchen, the faint hum of the refrigerator, and the glow of sunrise filtering through my blinds. I spend hours scrolling through emails, sipping my black coffee, and running my fingers through the keyboard as if it could type away all my worries. I've always been the kind of guy who believes hard work speaks for itself. I leave the office late, often smelling of stale energy drinks and printer ink, my hands rough from endless hours of coding, my back stiff from long nights hunched over spreadsheets and designs. And yet, even with every sacrifice, there's a quiet tension I can't shake, a feeling that some people, some family members, are watching, waiting, ready to take the fruits of my labor for themselves. My cousin, Kieran Vale, has always had a smile that could charm anyone, but behind it, there was a sharp edge. I trusted him. We started this business together from scratch. I remember the nights I slept on the couch, my eyes burning from screen light, while Kieran lounged comfortably, offering moral support while secretly cutting corners for his own gain. I poured every last dollar into this company, my savings, my credit cards, even my father's old watch as collateral for a critical loan, and every time I presented a new product, every milestone reached, Kieran would find a way to step into the spotlight, casually remarking, "It's amazing what one person can do with the right guidance, not partnership, not brotherhood, guidance." The office smelled of burned coffee and printer toner that day when I first suspected he was planning something bigger. My gut told me it wasn't just about recognition this time, something catastrophic was coming, and I couldn't imagine how personal it would hit me. It was the launch day of our flagship product, the day I thought would cement everything I had built. I stepped into the conference hall, the scent of polished wood and fresh flowers filling the room, family, friends, investors, all eyes were on us. Kieran took the stage first, his voice smooth, confident. "None of this would be possible without the direction I've given," he said, smiling at the crowd while my name was never mentioned. My heart froze, my stomach dropped, the applause felt like knives. I gritted my teeth, fists tightening on the edge of the podium, every neuron in my body screamed. But I stayed silent. I could taste the bitterness of betrayal, hear my own heartbeat echoing in my ears. I was erased, in front of everyone I trusted. I left the hall without a word. The cool night air hit my face, carrying the scent of rain and asphalt. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I planned. Over the next few weeks, I documented every email, every ledger, every product sketch, evidence of my work. I set up a private meeting with key investors, lawyers, and media contacts. My voice was calm, measured, a sharp contrast to the storm brewing inside me. Each click of the keyboard, each carefully written note, was a step toward reclaiming what was mine. Then came the messages, the frantic calls, Kieran's entitled voice shouting, "You can't do this. People will think you're insane." Notifications blaring on my phone like alarms. I didn't panic. I replied minimally, letting silence magnify his desperation. He was unraveling in real time, and I stayed composed, observing, ready for the moment everything would flip. The tension was palpable. My apartment smelled of rain through the open window, and I could hear every frustrated syllable as Kieran realized he had underestimated me. At the company's annual gala, the moment arrived, investors and media present. I stood quietly, allowing the room to settle. Then I projected the detailed timeline of the company's growth, highlighting every milestone, every innovation, every sleepless night, all undeniably mine. Faces turned, gasps rippled through the crowd. Kieran's confident smile faltered, his color drained, murmurs of shock and disbelief filled the room. For once, silence became my ally, my presence louder than any words. I didn't need to say a thing. The evidence spoke, and for the first time in a decade, the world saw the truth. In the following weeks, Karen faced the consequences. Investors pulled support, colleagues whispered truths, and his social credibility crumbled. Meanwhile, I walked through early mornings again, the scent of coffee and rain filling the streets, a quiet peace settling over me. I realized something profound. Betrayal can't erase dedication. Hard work and integrity will always leave a mark, and while revenge may satisfy, dignity is its own victory. Now, I wake each day with the sun warming my face, coffee in hand, and a sense of calm I've earned. My life, my work, my achievements, they're mine, and no one can take that away. If you've ever felt invisible to the people you trusted most, comment below, share your story, stand tall, and remember, your worth isn't defined by who tries to erase you. Subscribe for more stories of resilience, betrayal, and triumph, because sometimes, the sweetest victories are quiet, and the hardest battles are the ones fought within.